on this
Yes.
computer?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, then let me get back. Okay, so are you all able to see the chart?
No, share screen again.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. It's good now.
All right. Okay, sorry, folks. Okay, so I shall continue from here. Okay, earlier on, I shared about why LifeWave and the company, and why this technology that is using phototherapy, and what LifeWave taps into is really into the body's natural energy to rebalance the flow for the body system to function properly and to start the healing process from within without the intervention of medications and injections and surgeries. Okay, so now that we understand that how we can get our body to work for itself, so your body is really your own planet Earth. It's a network within. It has its own intelligence network since the early mankind body already can self-heal and rebalance the flow of energy and fight the inflammation without the intervention of medication. Okay, and interestingly, how does this make possible? So we have to know who is the inventor, and of course, all of us get to know David Schmidt. He's the inventor and also the founder and CEO of LifeWave. And thanks to David Schmidt, the inventor of this technology, at a very young age, he's already set his mind to be an inventor, and he has over 30 years of experience in business and product development. And through the years, prior setting up LifeWave, he has into several entrepreneurs. One of these companies, Advanced Applications Group, is a research and development center that specializes in energy production technologies for both US military and commercial applications. And during this time, David developed many equipment. One of them is the bladeless turbine power generation system and constructed metal combustion rocket engines, very bombastic equipment. All right, we laymen may not appreciate, but it's that wisdom of him that we are so glad that he's with LifeWave. He runs LifeWave, and he's creating innovative products for us from here on. In fact, 20 years ago. All right, and the more you read into him, you will agree that he's a very accomplished man. And David said, if we were to go back 20 years, the subject of, sorry, let me reverse. And he said that the subject of age reversal was thought to be science fiction. Well, and now is a reality. LifeWave is having this under their wings. As he mentioned, if we can use a mobile phone to communicate with someone from overseas, is there a way where we can communicate with our body within? And David invented the patch that can communicate with the body using the Eastern and the Western theories, combines the light that has existed in nature since ancient times. Having light phototherapy is not new. Okay, it's been around for so many thousands of years, and it's via the meridian points, and you can call that the acupuncture points. And that emerges into the global health technology market to improve our life. And for the past 2 decades, LifeWave has been transforming lives through light. Okay. And David Schmitz is Doctor of Science and Technology. In 1999, he received an honorary doctorate from the International Hall of Fame of Inventors. He was invited to invent many equipment by US military. And he even invented a drone to deliver humanitarian aids to disastrous area where vehicles will not reach easily. So indeed, he has done quite a lot for the mankind, and he has over 130 patents, and still counting. So there are incredible arrays of products in stock for us in the pipeline, and many other products that will complement with our existing patches. We have a lot to look forward to, and as most of you probably know that Alavida Eye Cream was launched February 14 this year, which is just a week, and you must find your way to use this eye cream that is uniquely different from those out there. I have yet to get one. I'm still waiting for it to be delivered. So now, David was extraordinary, honored to be chosen as the recipient of this very special award. He was presented with a statue of this neighbor Cosman, as you can see here on the bottom left. It symbolizes help given to the suffering during crucial moments of need. And this was the first presentation of the award in the history of the Navy, US Navy. And some of you may have heard that David was invited by the US military to work on a booster to help to uplift the alertness of the Navy SEAL in the mini sub, which David invented to stay alert more than 30 hours instead of taking caffeine and drugs to keep them alert. And that took the first patch created, which was the energy enhancer. Many of you will love energy enhancer, including myself. It's been 20 years, and the technology during that time, 20 years ago, was already there helping everyone to boost their energy. And with this invention, subsequently led him to start LifeWave. Okay, so LifeWave research is also funded by the Irish government, and LifeWave formed a collaboration with the National University of Ireland in Galway, and they have a center that is called Remedy, that they do research into stem cells. And LifeWave is a vertical integrated company. It means is that this allows the company to streamline its operations by taking direct ownership of it various stages of its production process. So like from product, technology, raw material to finished products, which are all managed within LifeWave, within the control. So there are two factories, one in South Island and the other in San Diego. Why LifeWave? The products are phototherapy patches and organic skincare products that generate distinct cellular activity and encourage a wide range of health benefits. Okay, so some of the benefits includes reverse aging. That's what all of us are wanting to have. Apart from appearance, it's also working inwards, and immune system support, anti-inflammatory properties, and pain management, reduce stress, faster wound healing, all this, and skin and cell regeneration. So the product uses cutting-edge nanotechnology, and it's an age-old wisdom via the meridian point. He learned about meridian point for quite a number of years in Taiwan. That's why we are all encouraged to patch according to meridian point. Otherwise, it's any part of the body, but it's clinically proven that it works better. So this importantly, it has to be safe, all right? And best, there is no competition with the same technology. Now, when you look at the milestone of LifeWave, right from 2002, during after its formation, 2002 was set up to LifeWave was set up to be a research company, and the technology was born out of 3 years of intense research by David into the concept of being able to naturally increase energy and stamina through elevation of fat burning, utilizing wireless communication to the human body via phototherapy. So as I repeat myself many times, that phototherapy and using our own body resource, you have more or less a bit of knowledge on this science technology. And LifeWave first received global attention at the 2004 Olympic trials, where prominent women's swim coach Richard Quick, he provided his 8 member swimmer from the Stanford University with our energy enhancer patch. And also, after the amazing results from the swimmer who broke their own personal performance record, news got out. Thousands of individuals wanted to be distributor of this patch. And that marked the start of the destiny of LifeWave. And over the years, other classic patches like pain management, detoxification, increased antioxidant, and a whole lot more of benefits. And of course, the Aloe Vera skincare, which I mentioned, which is they added the new the eye cream to the family of LifeWave. So in 2019, that took the rock to the world, where LifeWave introduced X39, a patch that activates your body stem cell to promote self-healing and regeneration. That was a really remarkable achievement for LifeWave history. And we all know we age by the second, by the minute, okay? And aging is equal to degeneration, chronic diseases, disability, and pain are part and parcel of growing old. So human has limited regenerative abilities, and these abilities decline with age. Aging is a driving factor of various age-related diseases, including neurodegenerative diseases like dementia, Alzheimer, all these related, cardiovascular diseases, autoimmune problem, cancer, all the disorders. So, and the scary thing is that you might have heard of younger people are already facing with such chronic health issues, okay? It may be due to stress or something along the way, the environment, the air that is not right. So we have hope. Why? So now we recognize the fact that stem cell also age and die, okay? And the lesser stem cell activity you have, there will be less growth factor. And the slower you will heal and the faster you age. That is the fact of life when growing old. So when you look at this chart, okay, you can see that a baby, when they were born, they have abundance of stem cell. That's where they grow up, nourish the body, and they grow up healthy with vitality. But as we increase in age, lesser stem cell produced, and by the age of 60, less than 5% of stem cells left. And this is scary because a lot of our inside out issue, and it shows onto our skin, our appearance, it's like there's no turning back if we are faced with natural aging process. And if all of you might have already understood that we are all made from stem cell. Animals are made from stem cell. Plants are made from stem cell. We are all living beings. We are all living things. And coming to human, the stem cells that we are talking about is stem cell is a master template which have the potential to differentiate into other division of specific cells in the body and into different organ cells. So as we age, our cells start to deplete in production and less effective. That is why we have wrinkles, loss of fibroblasts, and we have sagging skin, pigmentation, and that is on the appearance. What about inside our body? Our blood vessels tend to harden, efficiency of the body system start to weaken, and metabolism sluggish, slow down, and some even led to chronic diseases. So some may choose to accept the fact that they will grow old gracefully and do nothing. I don't know about you. I can't. I cannot accept the fact that right from looking at the mirror who I am uh, 10 years ago and now. So I will try by all means upkeep. And I want to have a younger appearance and reverse my engine, all right, within. Just a minute. Let me, my screen is getting out. Sorry. Can all of you still see the screen? Yeah, I hope you all can. Okay. So now I was saying that internally, I want to have an overhaul. But is there a way to do it? Yes, because I suffered so much pain as well for the past years and had bad sinus, but it's all addressed, especially my sinus. So some others may source for alternative to keep their stem cell actively multiplying, and you either pay tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars, to have your stem cell injection in Switzerland or even in some part of Asia, from a younger donor to have stem cell therapy. And you may not be totally safe because there were cases where some cell division issue. That is why it is still not very common or approved in most countries. And stem cell injection is still widely being researched by scientists all over the world, okay? So that's why it's not commonly available. And of course, there are many ways to get hold of stem cells, like via the baby umbilical cord from the spinal cord, and it is definitely invasive and expensive. So others may choose to ingest stem cell supplement from sheep or deer placenta extract. So bottom line, either you spend a lot of money to take those risks, and some may barely work. What alternatives are we left? So from ancient times, light has played a significant role in the treatment of diseases. Modern light therapy treats skin conditions such as acne scars and aging, wrinkled skin. And when you have muscle ache or ligament tear, or you see a doctor who may refer you to a physiotherapy sometime. So what do they use? They may use an infrared light on your area of pain. That is an infrared light treatment. Okay. What is the future medical technology like? So the answer is obviously stem cell. So when the tissue or organs are damaged, stem cells will able to divide and develop into other types of cells so that they could repair themselves. So this process could reverse and prevent damage of vital organs and could be done with stem cell therapy. And interestingly, precursor to sharing how the product, LifeWave product works, we need to also understand what is existing in our body that rely on this patch to help us along. And this is very important, all right? So stay with me. In a very broad spectrum, why copper peptide, which is in short called GHKCU, is related to LifeWave technology, because GHKCU peptide is found in our blood plasma. It's also found in the saliva and urine, clinically proven. It was found that copper peptide is able to reset several thousands of genes to a younger and healthier state. It's able to activate stem cells in the body. If you already heard that our X39 patch is a stem cell activator, and copper peptide is very crucial in our body function, but it will reduce in production when we age, and that's why increases inflammation, all right, in the body. Now you can see the relationship why as we age our body is facing more health issues. So it is all chain effect. But since the body is born with ability to produce copper peptide, and therefore David thought, why not tap into photobiomodulation to communicate with the body and assist in its production, eliminating the need for external consumption, like taking copper peptide supplement orally. And for your information, the price per gram of copper peptide is even more expensive than gold. Okay, so this is the gentleman, Dr. Laurent Picard. He's the one who discovered our body produces copper peptide and its functionality, its benefits. And Dr. Roland Picard is also known as a father of copper peptide cosmetics, because a lot of cosmetics are using copper peptide content. So David worked on this discovery from Dr. Laurent Picard. And through David's years of research and clinical tests, using phototherapy, and developed X39 as a stem cell activator. Now, so this GHK-CU is not created, it's not found, discovered by LifeWave, all right? It's already existing and it's recorded in the National Library of Medicine. What GHK-CU can do in our body, it resets our genes, younger, healthier state, and anti-cancer activities for those who are having cancer, unfortunately. Good to know that increased production of copper peptide is able to reduce the cancer activities and is able to do a DNA repair. It means that once your DNA is repaired, then it start to differentiate, it start to multiply. Okay, so that's why we like to have a good growth of copper peptide in our body. And GHK peptide repairs, if I focus a lot on GHK peptide, is crucial because we all ought to know what the patch is doing, helping us to turn on. And it has rapid womb healing, resets the genes to a younger state. And our genes need some maintenance as well. It converts the older life cells to a younger state. How wonderful. That is truly the age reversal technology within us that is already existing, but how to get it produced. And also for repair of collagen destruction. And so now you will have a better understanding why we are drilling so hard into how this X39 can work in our body. Now, this is a LifeWave X39, our star player, okay? And how does the patch work? We are beams of light, as I shared earlier on. Our body emits infrared light. When we patch onto the skin, it will be activated by the body heat, and in turn, this could stimulate the skin with very low level of light in a very specific wavelength and communicate with the cells and trigger biochemical reaction and leads to energy production along with many other benefits. This is the science known as photobiomodulation in the area of phototherapy. Are you thinking that what biochemical reaction does this trigger any chemical reaction? Put it something more layman for you to understand. Example, if you go into the sun, the ultraviolet light triggers your body to have biochemical production of vitamin D. So does the sun have vitamin D? No, right? It is via the light that allows your body to respond in vitamin D production. The sun gives you ultraviolet light, whereas our body emits infrared light. That's the difference, okay? But it's a biochemical process. So this is how the patch works with light, a form of phototherapy through our body. The different types of patch has different wavelength of light that will result in different health benefits. So now currently, there are more than 130 patents and over 90, not 80 anymore, it's more than 90 clinical studies. So over the 20 years of development, more than 90 clinical studies has already gone through to develop a refined products for us. And this is X39 that is clinically proven on those list of benefits which I have already run through. It has fast result, convenient to use, no oral, no drugs, no injection, and there's no chemical or stimulants. Now, interestingly, and David also invented this gadget on the top left corner. It is called a double helix conductor, which in short called DHC. There are different sizes in his lab. Those are used for clinical tests for different parts of the body to enhance the activities of stem cells during the clinical experiment research. So through his work on the DHC, David theorized that phototherapy could be used as a means of activating a person's own stem cell and returning them to a more youthful state. So now can you see the relationship that it is possible, that science has evolved and using the wisdom of David is now possible, and millions out there are already enjoying the benefit. I'm not sure about you if you haven't. So from this idea, after 10 years of research into the concept, X39 patch was created. When applied to a user's skin, the patch works to stimulate the stem cell activity and produce an extensive number of recovery after physical exertion and more. All these are part and parcel of how the patch will help your body. Okay, so you see how science has evolved. So it's from a DHC on the top left corner that was able to activate stem cell in the lab test down to a patch that you can see that I'm having a patch here. And you can patch it anytime, anywhere, and it works, okay? Now, what did David say further? LifeWave is unique because it is the only phototherapy product in the world that uses the human body as its own power source. You don't have to go find a socket, find a PowerPoint somewhere to get yourself, get your patch to work. It's using your own body heat. Even if you patch onto your clothes, it will still work. And that's the beauty of the technology, okay? Oh, by the way, the patch onto your clothes is also clinically proven, okay? It's not through trial and error. So look at the whole list of X39's benefits. I'm going through all, but main thing is that it's able to increase the production of copper peptide, and from copper peptide is able to activate your stem cell to start rejuvenating yourself. So on the right, you see first few days, 4,000 genes begin to wake up, to activate, and 1 to 3 months, your gut resetting, physical body, you will see improvement in that aspect, and deep healing begins, all right? And if you use longer term, 6 to 12 months, reverse aging, someone asked me, will I get addicted to patching? I say, well, I can only answer you the day I stop patching, the day I start getting old again. So the day you start patching, the day is your last day in history, which is the oldest. So you will actually get younger and younger. All right. And so many of us are already seeing that result. So remember, LifeWave wearable technology, the patch, is non-drug, non-transdermal, and non-invasive, and is safe. No drugs, no chemical, no stimulants within. Okay, so I have shared so much. Some of you might be keen. Well, is this going to cost you an arm and leg or whatever? No, you don't have to. It's a tailored package. You can enroll and see what your needs are. In general, for all users, we start off with less than $7 Sing dollars a day. All right, to have an X39 and an Eon at night. X39 a day and Eon at night. That's all. So this is a general information for you. It only costs hundreds of dollars. And for those who are really looking to big family using, yes, they can channel towards the diamond pack or to do a business. All right, you can always chat with us after the whole talk. All right, so this is just to give you some ideas. So if you are very interested to know, am I sure that it will really work? We have a lot of testimonials out there, but tonight we are having two testimonial sharing. So one of them is the first one. I'm going to invite Sophia, Jonas. Are you a Sophia? Can
Yep.
you unmute yourself? Sophia Saleh,
Hi,
whether
Joanna.
you are there. Thank
Yes,
you.
hi.
Okay. Now a little introduction of Sophia. Very kind of him. Okay, he has volunteered to help us to share over his achievement. He is you are the law and enforcement officer. And I shall not steal too much on what you're going to share. So shall I pass it over to you? Okay, I will have one slide to show about Sophia. Okay, you
Yeah.
take over. Thanks.
Thank you, Joanna. Hi, everybody. My name is Sofian. Yeah, just like Joanna started her talk, I also have my disclaimer. Basically, I'm here not to sell any products. I'm a pure end user. So essentially, I buy and I use it for myself and myself only. So today, Joanna has asked whether I can share my experience, and yeah, so here I am to share my experience. Okay, just to share a bit about myself. I'm a police officer. I'm with the civil service. Back in about 15 years ago, I mean, when I was young, I was very active. I run a lot because that's what we are expected to remain fit. And I also play soccer competitively quite a fair bit when I was younger. Until when I was about 35 years old, I went for my first knee surgery because of a soccer injury. And after that, I realized that my knees became weaker and weaker, and I started to jog lesser, and I also play less soccer. So in 2015, after IPPT medical screening, which is a mandatory screening for all police officers, the surgeon or the cardiologist detected that there was a block in one of my arteries, and therefore I had to go for an angiogram. And yeah, so with the knee injuries and the angiogram that I have to go through, I have to find another alternative sports to keep myself fit. And therefore, in 2018, I decided to take up cycling. Why cycling? I think I checked around with friends. First and foremost, it has is more friendly for my knees, and secondly, it is a very good cardio exercise to replace my runs and my soccer. So I decided to take up cycling, and I bought my first bike, and subsequently I fell in love with cycling. So what happened was that my fitness and stamina started to improve uh, from 2018 onwards. But I realized that I have to put in a lot of effort to sustain the level of fitness that I was in. I just want to share with you that I'm into road cycling, which is different from mountain biking, or mountain cycling. Yeah, so road biking, we travel fast on the road, and our heart rate is also relatively high. Generally, we cycle between 1.5 hours to at most 3 hours or 3 over hours. And on weekends, I do my round island rides, which takes up more than 3 over hours, riding about 110 kilometers around Singapore. And I do that on a very frequent basis. So what happened was that sometime in 2022 October, I had a bicycle accident. So what happened was that my fitness dropped quite a fair bit because I have to stop cycling, and I don't run anymore. I don't play soccer anymore, and therefore my fitness level dropped tremendously. It was around about 120 in terms of, because I measure my fitness level through an app called Strava. So Strava basically makes use of the effort that I put in, including my heart rate, and the amount of time that I spend on cycling, and it quantifies my fitness level. So at one point in time, at its highest, it was about 120. And then when the accident happened, it dropped to like just to 20. So after I have recovered from my accident, I tried to pick up cycling again, and I realized that I couldn't get to a fitness level of where I was before. Yeah, so the more I tried, the worse it becomes, until such time that my fitness level was plateauing between 30 to 30, and then it went down to 20. And I did a bit of research, and I realized that one of the reasons why this is happening to me is because I'm trying too much to get a maximum output from what I was doing. Until this happened sometime between from the accident took place in October 2022. So around February to August 2023, which was last year, if you look at the graph, you see that it's like plateauing. And the more I try to get back to fitness, the worse it becomes. Until I met a retired friend of mine, Amir, who introduced me to LifeWave. So I had my doubts. I did my checks. I did my there's this article which was really put fear into me, which was oh, LifeWave was a scam. But in any way, my one and only intention was that, okay, I have a friend who's trying to push certain medical products. I wanted to help him out, and at the same time, I was hoping that it will bring me some benefits. And lo and behold, in August, I signed up. I started on a few patches, namely what Joanna has shared earlier. I tried the X39, I tried the Energy Enhancer, as well as Aeon. So, and the X39, basically, I will use it during the day. Aeon, I use it at night. And the Energy Enhancer, I use it only for long rides for my cycling. And I realized that one of the main benefits of using these patches is that my body was able to recover. And that was essentially what was missing in the past. I put in a lot of effort and my body could not recover in time. And therefore, I'm unable to get to a fitness level of where I wanted. And ever since using the patches, I realized that my since my body was able to recuperate faster, I was able to put in more mileage. Instead of riding 3 times or 2 times a week, I could go 3 times a week, and I was covering a mileage of about 100 to 180 kilometers per week on my rides, and within a month, I could see that my fitness level has improved by leaps and bounds, and I went up all the way to December, and you may ask me, yeah, how come there's a dip in December? Well, it's because I went for holidays, and because there was no ride, it dipped. But then again, why was there another dip in January? It's also because of the rainy season. I couldn't get as much rides outside, and therefore my fitness went back down. But ever since from January, February onwards, I continued riding, and up till now, my fitness level has gone up, and I'm hoping to reach 100 fitness level quite soon. Yeah. So bottom line is this: I wanted to help a friend, and thank God, and I thank my friend that I managed to find something that works for me, help me boost my fitness level and also my health. Yeah, and up till now, well, just to share with you, I am still on my medication to maintain my cholesterol level. Yeah, I don't plan to stop. But and the other thing about the patches is that I also do not plan to stop using it. Yeah, as I see a lot of benefits to myself. Yeah, so yeah, I hope this very short sharing session will help all of you share some insights into how beneficial the patches are to me, and I hope it will be to you too. Yeah, so yeah, a sharing session. So Joanna,
Thanks.
back to you.
Thank you, Sophia. You see, a lot of time we can hear Shara talk about the health issues, and they went through a lot of medical attention. At the end, they are having more drugs introduced into the body that most time cause side effects, and you have to use another medication to attend to those side effects. So one over another, we are really low of medication and drugs within the body. So it's so good that Sophia has shared that by patching his desired performance, breaking his performance record take place just by patching without taking anything oral or stimulants. So this is the way to go for safety reason. Okay, and it's affordable. That is more important. And in fact, millions out there already leading a much better quality of life away from the pain every day that we have to live by after using the LifeWave patches. Okay, the next person, well, I'm going to share on her behalf. She can't make it last minute. Okay, so nonetheless, let me continue with that. Okay, Maggie, my ex-colleague, she's I know her for many years because she also from the oil industry. She's very active, all right, in her working days. And what happened is that her kneecap joint pain, and she had arthritis, finger swollen, and I decided why not to know you can start patching and see how it goes. So she is very detailed. She even told me she started in April 22nd with only X39, and only a month later then she started trying to use Eon. So that complements, that helps a lot to reduce the inflammation. And she also wanted to go on the X49 as well. So that's the main 3 patch that she was on. And 5 to 6 weeks later, her knee joint pain regained. Okay, the pain was reduced, and she could feel no pain when she get up middle of the night to go to the toilet, and even climbing up and down the staircase. I know her week schedule is very packed. If I try to book her, she'll be saying that, oh, she's doing tennis, table tennis at her age, table tennis, but gym tonic, my first time seeing that, yoga, and a couple of weeks, a couple of times a week, and no aches after workout, and she recovers so fast. So just like what Sofian had shared with you, he discovered that he could recover so fast. So bottom line is that we want to patch ourselves daily, and till our cells are abundance, we are cell ready. We can't help it if sometimes things happen into our body, but our body is ready to fight because we are cell ready. Okay, so that is very crucial. Okay, so this is about Maggie. So let me just take you through for the rest of a few more slides, okay, before we call it the night. Now, reverse aging will take time. Can you imagine how old you are now? And over the years, what kind of stress, environment cause, diet, whatever, that you are having some health issue, it will definitely take some time for after even patching to see result. Okay, so over here we share some knowledge with you that let's say for stomach lining, it takes about 5 days, and the blood takes about 4 months to really to have some cleansing to do. As I said, the copper peptide, once it's increased, is doing abundance of job, all right, to help to a bit of overhaul for your body. And bones will take about 3 months, and to repair your DNA, it takes about 2 months before they differentiate, and so forth, no? And for the brain balancing, we have protocol. And so all these organs will take some time for you to see result. Some will see result very fast, okay? And some will take a bit longer. And that's why we always advise you to take photo when you want to start using. Take photo, and you probably can see that facial appearance changes, less wrinkles, bigger eye, lips. No, I mean that's about how we guide ourselves to see that difference, apart from feeling it. So this other thing about what David mentioned, he said in as little as 6 months, the telomeres lengthen to the equivalent of 8.5 years of age reversal. So this was done clinically. It was tested with a bunch of people, and in 6 months. So that's why we always advise all new users to continue using for about 3 to 6 months, preferably 6 months. Then you can see a good quality change within your body and your appearance as well. Okay, and of course, if you decide you really don't want to get old in any chance, you just continue using. It's so affordable, correct? Yeah. So remember to hydrate yourself daily, like 1.5 liters of water, excluding coffee and tea. All right. If you want to keep to that, just take minimum. And the protocol is that in the day, you just patch X39 at the back of the neck, the GV14. When you start using, we will guide you through how to patch. And at night, it's best to use Ion, which is to reduce inflammation. That's why drinking water is important, because it's the best conductor of biocurrent. Okay, and a fact sheet is like stem cells are the repair cells of your body. So we need to bring back that abundance of stem cells, so that we can understand the less stem cell, the faster you age, the slower you recover. All right, so activate your stem cells and reset them to a younger, healthier state. It's so affordable, and there, remember, it's safe, no chemical. And whether you are halal, vegetarian or not, you can patch, okay? Because this is really nano crystal and it's organic. It's non-transdermal, non-invasive. You don't have to take orally. It's patented. Okay, so over 130 over patents, 90 over clinical studies. So it's a lot of assurance. And David has a lot more in the pipeline for us. So remember, this is like acupuncture without needle. So again, we do not diagnose, treat, or cure. Okay, so thank you for staying with us tonight till this hour, 9:30. And we are not taking any Q&A, but if you have any questions, do talk to your business partner or your senior, whoever, who can help you further. Otherwise, I think that's it. We will call it a night, and thanks for staying with us to understand about the technology, and hope that today is the last day of you being the oldest and start patching. All right. Thank you, Jonas.